about... Oh, shit. What's up, guys? Can you see us? I hope it works. Tell me if you hear me correctly, so we can proceed. Hi everyone in the chat. Stank, how you doing? Scotty. Yeah, lead your clan to victory. Oh, you hear me perfectly? What's up, Skip? Hi, Ricardo Core. Am I saying it correctly? I'm not sure. Oh, Cryo, you're here. Nice, it's a pleasure. I'm here with Dodd. First of all, let me give you a little rundown on what we are going to do during the stream and make sure everyone joins us. I'm going to do a little notification for everyone so we can get more friends to join us. Sorry if I look sometimes that way. I'm trying to look chat to see if anyone is complaining about the quality. I want to make sure everything is fine before calling more friends with us. So, first of all, little rundown. I'm going to send an invite message through the phone of everyone so we can get more friends. But then I'm going to present what we are going to talk about, what we are going to do during this stream. Present my friend and poor co-worker, because I always like him every day, Dud. He's going to present himself when the time is going to come. We'll have a giveaway for the Dwarf Forge skin. You will be able to win that. This time you will all give only 3, maybe 4 if you're nice with us. Then after that, I'm going to ask questions myself first to Dud before he's going to answer some of your questions. Then we'll see if you have time to take questions from the chat. Let me do my little message to everyone to send. Make sure we get more friends. Little push notification. And send to everyone. Hope it goes well. Okay, we can go on. First, the guest of the day, the most important person, Dodd, my friend and also my arch enemy, because I always probe him about many things. I always ask him some things to do and he's always occupied. So Dodd, please present yourself. I'm going to stop rambling on.
Hello guys, so I'm Dodd and I'm currently a producer at Million Victories. That means that I'm managing the development team of Million Lords. And that's me who doing all the tasks in the roadmap. So all the features planned for the game come first to me, and then we plan all the features for the year to come.
Alright, thank you. I was removing the chat there because it was getting in the way of our webcams. You can still read the chat on Twitch directly, but you don't need to have it on our screens. So thank you very much, Dodd. I'm going to present myself. Some of you may not know me. I'm Amazon Guard on the Discord. You can see me sometimes posting. I'm also the marketing executive, for Million Victories. And I'm going to ask Dodd some questions about the game. He's going to try to answer me, but then he's going to answer to your questions. As of now, you can answer exclamation point in the chat, exclamation point giveaway in the chat to answer the... Oh, not as of now. Wait a minute. Calm down, guys. Not now. No, I can see you in the chat. Not now. Let me start. Let me do it right now so people stop doing it for nothing. Start the giveaway. Alright, it's done now. Don't kill me. I just had a little bit of a delay. Just making sure. Okay, you can retype the exclamation point in chat to enter the giveaway. You'll be able to get one of 3 Dwarf Forge city skins. And at the end of the stream, we're going to decide who are the winners. But everyone can win something because we have promo codes which you can enter. They will be changing during the stream. We will have a total of 3 promo codes, which will remind me to update it. Actually, let me add a little bit of text to make sure everyone knows. It updates every 15 minutes because you can have up to 3 codes. Updates every 20 minutes. Alright, let's go. So as you know, we also released the dev letter lately, and we want people to know, to give their comments about it. During the live stream, we'll take some of your comments and some of your feedback on this subject. But first, let's go on with my little Q&A with my friend Dodd. How you doing, Dodd? Doing fine?
Fine, yes.
Aren't you tired of me because I come and nag you every day a little bit? Or not? You still love me?
Okay.
You still love me a little bit?
It's okay.
Alright, so first question, I ask this to every guest. What's your highest rank in Million Lords?
I managed to take Gold League in Million Lords, and I play exclusively on US servers. not
Okay.
European servers.
Oh,
Yes,
European servers.
that's not very high, but
You
start.
can just say it if you're a noob. It's okay. It's alright.
I'm
I'll
too
teach you
late
the
for
game
this
some days. I have my friends on Discord. They're going to teach you. Anyway, so let's go to some of the more concrete things. I'm going to ask you about what the things you do. Not specifically, but what are your daily tasks? The things that you have to take care on a daily basis.
Managing the team, so daily basis. I take all feedback from the team about task for the game. So yes, it's a big part of my job. Yeah, and then managing the roadmap, as I said before. So planning all the features to come in the year, in the next month too.
Yep.
Yes, that's basically my daily task here, and I'm managing the QA team too. So the test team, if you prefer.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a big part of my job.
All right. Not too difficult. It's okay. It's all right.
No,
You're still
it's okay.
hanging in there. All right. Perfect. Because I care for you a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little.
Thank you.
So you told us about all of this. Is there one of the tasks which are the most challenging? What are the most challenging parts of this task?
The roadmap, for example, because we have many features that we want to include to the game, but we don't have a 100 people team. So the difficulty here is to put specific features for specific months to come and not overcharge the roadmap. Because otherwise the dev team will be too stressed and no update would be made for the game.
Okay, thank you. Just a second, I can see in the chat some people are saying the code is wrong. It's a 0. There are no letters. It's a 0, not an O. Just to make sure. Type it and it's going to work. It worked for me. It's going to work for you too. All right. So back to you, my friend. You're talking about the most challenging parts. I understand you do a lot of things. You have to juggle between many tasks. So tell me, you talked about also all the things you have to do. And I would like to know if players can help you with your tasks. Because sometimes they can make your life a little bit easier by reporting a certain way or about bugs, something like that. How can players help you in their own little way?
As I said before, I am currently managing the test team or QA team too, and also the customer support in the game. And how can players help me with my work? For example, when you're sending me a bug, let's say I lose all my army, for example, giving more precise information about how possibly did you lose that army can help us a lot, because finding a bug is more difficult than solving it most time.
I understand. Just to make sure, is the sound not for you, it's for the chat? Can the chat tell me if the little notification when someone follows, is it too loud for you, or should I turn it down, or is it alright? Just waiting for a little bit of feedback because I think it's a bit loud. Yeah, let me turn it down. First of all, let me ask you my next question, and while you're answering them, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So, we talked about releasing updates and you having to follow a roadmap. Can you tell me what goes into releasing new updates? Like, what are the requirements in terms of your work and for the devs, for you and the devs also? Also, we know we have to publish our updates through stores. Right now we're on Apple stores, Google Store, Play Store, sorry. And we are newly acquired a place on the Samsung Galaxy Store. So if you have a Galaxy phone, you can download the game there. But so, what's the challenge between having to upload or I would say publish versions or releases on each of those stores, as well as the challenges in releasing new features in general?
So about the part of publishing and releasing new updates, like yesterday, for example, there's many challenges that can come with it. For example, on Apple Store, more specifically, we have to publish the updates 24 or 48 hours before the actual updates. So, for example, we publish the update Monday, I think, or Wednesday for the update of yesterday. And we have to pray a little bit for Apple to accept our new updates. If they not accept it, we have to delay the update, unfortunately. But we always manage to take some time between the publishing and the releasing of the updates to not delay the updates. And also, when we release the updates, that's where the tricky part is. All of you guys ask when the maintenance ends, when the server go live again, and we cannot give you an exact time for this. Because, for example, when we update our server, it can take 30 minutes, for example. That's pretty fast. But when releasing the update for Apple Store, Samsung Store, and Play Store, this can take between 30 minutes and 6 hours. And we don't have any estimation from them about when the update will be live.
Yeah. Just a little segue about on this subject. We are right now, as you guys can see, we are working from home right now, and it's also another challenge we have to face, as we talked about during our dev letter. It's also we also have to organize ourselves in terms of releasing new features, or having to work in a cooperative way without being able to see each other directly. So, do you have a little comment? Does that affect you a little bit for your work? I know this one I just thought about it because as I was hearing you talk about the challenges you have to face, sometimes you have to adapt, and this is one of the things that affects us directly with the current health situation.
This can have an impact on communication between us, between the team. Because there's no talk like when we are at the studio, for example. All the talk come with Skype, with mail, and some information about tasks to do, bug to fix, for example, or features to come can be lost in the amount of information on Skype, on message, and everything.
Okay.
But yes, that's the tricky part of working at home. Yeah.
Very nice. So you're talking us on the subject of tricky parts. What about fixes? We know what are the things that are hard about fixing bugs or correcting issues players encounter?
There's many tricky parts about fixing bugs. That's not an easy thing to do, guys. There's some easy fix that we can do. For example, let's say a button is not working in the UI. That's an easy fix. But I lose all my army by attacking a temple, for example. That's not an easy fix, because if we try to reproduce the same issue, we will not have the same issue. That I don't want to say that this issue are very rare, but it's very difficult to us to reproduce the exact same issue by ourselves. And also we release like 2 updates a month, I think. If we want to fix more things, we need to release more updates in a month, and that means more tests on our side, and that means shorter deadline, and that can be the tricky part too for releasing fixes.
All right, thank you. So, just a little segue here to chat. I'd like to say hello to everyone who's joining us. I'm seeing Snooch just reach out. Hello, Snooch. How are you doing? Oh, we have some of the members of our team in the chat. I'm not going to give their names if they want to stay hidden. Also, I hear some of you talking about Can Be, one of our new community managers. Yes, he just joined us. You say he's adorable. Well, I hope he's adorable. If not, I won't say anymore. So let's go to the next part. I have some few questions left for you. Then I'll leave you alone. I hope you're not tired of me yet. Are you tired of me yet, Dodd?
No, I'm not.
You're not? Okay. Still love me?
Still love you.
All right. Thank you. I like it. So tell me, we just released a dev letter where we talked about the upcoming features of the game and talking about our upcoming actions as well as the actions we are going to put in place concerning each of the subjects we talked about in that dev letter. One of the parts which concerns your work directly, is the roadmap, the content roadmap, what is going to be released soon. You talked about the difficulties and how sometimes some things could be delayed or some things could be pushed back for in regards to your work. So I'm going to give you a little rundown of each content we said we are going to release, and you're going to give me a bit your point of view as the person who has to do it, because you're the one who's going to have to. You're the ones, or the team too, not only you, who will have to code it and put into the game. So I'm going to change my screen here, hoping it works correctly. All right, and I'm going to ask you just a quick fire of some of the upcoming changes, and you're going to give me your view on it. First of all, private messages. I know this one was requested a lot by the players, so if you can give a little rundown about it and what has been done and when we can maybe expect to see it coming.
First of all, about the features that I'm going to speak about. I'm not designing those features. That's another person who can do it at the studio. I'm only plan the feature for the year to come and discuss with the team about how can we implement these features into the game. Some features are very big in terms of design, but for example, we can cut some parts of the features to integrate it to the game. So about private message, we want to prioritize the social aspects of Minion Lords, and we want from players to can speak to each other in private, other than sharing a Discord link, for example, to be able to speak with each other. This feature is planned by the end of March, and there will be many aspects to this feature, like blocking players, for example, friend lists if possible, and you'll be able to speak with everyone in private, so
right.
Sending message and everything.
Yeah, one of the important parts about that one, as well as what the community told us, was to make sure we have a way to block other people's, and also a way to stop toxic people from sending messages to other. We made sure to implement a way to report and block other players. So the next one, leagues. Do you have something to say about that one? Since maybe
about
you can
leagues, there's a new league to come very soon. It will be the Diamond League and Platinum, Diamond, and this league will come by the half of February this month, in 2 weeks, I think. And this will be just another new league with more challenge player, for example. But more later this year, we'll have new updates that will add gameplay variation to every league. So new players will not be overcharged by new features like Templars, for example, and they'll have the time to discover these features by grinding the league: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and go on. And this feature will come more later this year.
Okay. Do you think you'll be able to reach the Diamond League?
I think so.
All right.
It's very difficult to reach Diamond League on US server.
Oh, I'm going to take
on. Are pretty good.
Don't worry, they're not as good as us, as we know the game better than them. Isn't that true? No, you're not okay. Okay, all right, yes. Let's go. Let's go to the next part. So we talked about the next part was group attacks and defenses. So group attacks.
Attacks and defenses. We know right now that clan are a feature in the game that supposed to boost social features in Minion Lords, but you can't make attack with your clan. You can't make defense with your clan. It's a pretty difficult thing to do in the game right now. we want to add group attack and defense to the game, but as it said in the dev letter, it's a huge challenge for us because there's a lot of balancing changes to do before. For example, let's say that you make a defense with 3 people on a city. So what are we going to do with the stats? Are we going to make all the stat total of the player? So let's say 600% of Guardian, or are we going to balance them? We don't know yet, and we're still discussing about it a lot in the studio. And this feature will come normally in September or August.
All right.
Or likely near the end of the year.
Yeah, it's a good thing to talk about the balancing part, because some things sometimes look good on paper, but we have actually people who take a look at the numbers and figure out if it's something viable, if it's not going to add a loophole into the gameplay and create situations which are unfair for the players. So that's also one aspect we have to take into account when releasing new things. And on the fun part, the one which interests me the most, customization. All right. So tell me, what about customization? What can I expect? What's new toys will I have?
Customization sounds like an easy thing to do for us, but it's not, because we need many, like we call, assets in the game. Many new skins, many new avatars, many new flags and profile borders. And this feature will certainly come this year, but it's currently planned also at the end of the year, after Allies Defense and Group Attack.
All right.
We need more. How can I say? We need more resource to do all this new customization to the game.
All right. Maybe you can help me here, Dodd. It would be interesting to have what the community to know what the community wants more as content. Obviously, there's more than what we just showed here, but these are the ones we can.
I make a poll, but I want to talk about one more thing in the dev letter.
Go on.
So can you please go to game stability?
All right. Let's go.
So
game stability.
In our last update, we revamped the mailbox in the game to prevent issues like rewards from the season VIP bundle, for example, and issues like not being able to claim all of your gold mail from your clan. And the last update from yesterday fixed this. But we have a more important thing to do on all the stability of the game, and that's revamp of the March system. The March system is currently, how can I say, a bit laggy sometimes, because you can have a small delay between sending an army, between generating the battle reports, and we want to reduce this delay even more to prevent bugs like we hope troop loss. And one of our goals, guys, is to reach less than 1% of troop loss by the end of the year, by revamping the March system a lot.
All right.
So that's the last thing I wanted to discuss about.
Okay.
And now I'm going to make a small poll about those features to see what features you want first about all we discussed.
There's more, but these are the ones we can at least be sure we can talk about, because there's always some things which we can't announce, because it comes down to being able to, we don't want to tease about something, and finally when it comes to creating it or developing it, it becomes there are some challenges which pop up, and when those challenges come, we have to push it back, and people are sometimes disappointed when we push back features they heard about. So we prefer to be cautious and not announce things in too much in advance before we are kind of sure it is going to come to the game. So that's why some of the many things we have planned are not here, so please bear with us. Todd, are you good with the poll? We want a little bit of your feedback as to know which
Just
content.
1 moment, please. And we'll be
please,
okay.
can you be faster, please? No.
And it's
Just
good.
for information, I also
You have 10
updated
minutes to
the
vote, guys, and you can vote directly on the stream.
among all these 4 futures. Knowing that, just keep in mind there are small. Only these ones we can at least be sure we can focus on it, and we show it's doable and variable without not too many foreseeable issues when it comes to difficulty in terms of development, or maybe what's the term? I forgot my words, but just to make sure it doesn't break the game. That's what I want to say. And also, as you're voting, I'm going to give you a little message about what we're going to do next. We'll try to get some of the questions we got from Discord, from our Discord community. Join the Discord if you are not yet a member there. Join us with our little... we are friends there, we are kind, we will be nice to you, don't worry. And also, at the end of this stream, we are going to share with you a little form where you'll be able to give us some of your opinion about what you like about the game, and also what you would feel like we'll need to improve in terms of the game, because we want to make sure we have the community's view on things, like what they like, and also what they would like us to improve. It'll give us a bit more focus as to what we have to prioritize, and also maybe we might learn some things we as devs don't see, but you as players see. Sorry, sometimes I'm looking chat to see us on this side to see your reactions, but I can also look you in the eye, don't worry. It's just I want to make sure I don't miss some of your messages. But yeah, the form will be shared during at the end of the stream. I'm going to create some posts on our social media, but no, you can win a lot of sapphires just by answering it. Every answer is going to get sapphires, 500 sapphires. I can tell you right now, just for 3 to 4 minutes of answers. I think it's worth it. Do you think 500 sapphires is good, or we should increase the sapphires? Dodd.
Sapphires is good.
It's good? Alright.
Yes.
You heard him. He said we shouldn't increase it, guys. It's not my fault. Alright. So the poll is still going on. Now we are going to take questions from our Discord. Just a heads up, guys. The questions we picked, and also when we asked for the questions, we were asking for questions more in line of what we are talking about, which is the roadmap, what goes into making a roadmap, what goes into choosing content, the difficulties when pushing content, difficulties when coding content, and some of the questions weren't too suitable, so we left them on the side, but we don't ignore them, don't worry. So these are the questions which some people asked us. The first questions comes from Yurzin, and I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering your name, but hey, what can you do? So the question comes from Yurzin on Discord. He asks, are there any plans to add a feature where you can see all of your clan member Templars contributions as opposed to just the top 3 of each Templar?
So about that, Yurzin, there's feature to come more later in March, I think, that will add a new clan system when you'll be able to see all of clans info, and also your clan members' Templar contribution will be showed here. That's our main goal about socializing the game more in the year to come.
All right, very nice. Just answering to some of the things in this chat. Don't worry, Snooch. Your time with us on stream is going to come. Be patient. So the next question for you, Dodd, while you are here. Are you still having a good time? Is it okay? You want something? Need something to eat? A little bit of water? Something to drink?
If possible, but
don't worry, I'll bring it to you right now. I'll send it to you by... Alright. So the next question is, when are the graphics... Some people are experiencing some graphic issues on iOS, on their version of the game, where it's displaying in a weird way. Especially this one was asked by Twoze, and he says
Yes.
he's on iOS XR, and he says when is it going to be fixed?
So yes, Twoze experiences some issues with graphics in the game, and it's a difficult thing for us to fix. For example, we don't have right now an Apple XR and an iPhone XR. We have an iPad, we have an iPhone 12, we have an iPhone 13, I think, but we don't have an iPhone XR, and that's why it's difficult for us to see precisely what is causing those graphics issue. But as I said, we will take some time this year to stabilize the game more and fix those bugs.
Yeah, guys, we are a small team, a very small team with a little bit with not too many resources when it comes to. We aren't like the big companies which receive each model of each phone, which we can't test on every phone. So if sometimes you have a particular issue on your phone which is a bit out of the box, sometimes it's just a question of us being able to identify it while not being able to not having the device in question. He talked about the iPhone right now, but sometimes some people have really out of date devices, which sometimes it's hard to be able to troubleshoot issues when it comes to those old devices. Is what I'm saying correct, or am I wrong, Dodd?
That's correct.
It's correct? Okay. Another question from our community, this one from Lord Bloper. He says, will it be made possible to upgrade your gems from Platinum League to Diamond League using Sapphire?
So as I said, we didn't pick many questions from the Discord because I can't talk about design, about balancing changes into the game. For example, you guys had many questions about Salvager and when are we going to fix Salvager or Scavenger, for example. And I can't talk about it because I'm not in the design team. But for this one, so Lord Blooper asked if it will it be possible to upgrade gems from Platinum League to the future Diamond League. I can say right now that it will not be possible for players to do this. This can change in the future, but for now, that wasn't a discussion about it.
Alright guys, so keep using your Platinum gems. They are already very good, and when you win the Diamond ones, you can just use them once you win them at the end of the season. So, now I think we've gone through most of the questions from our Discord, which we picked. As I said, the ones we didn't take were that they didn't really fit with this stream, but don't worry, we don't ignore them. All right. You can also find them in our Discord if you are interested in our stream questions part, and when if you want to see which was those questions. And don't worry, we read them and we are taking them into account. So, Todd, my friend, with our current poll, it's not done yet. So what can we do while waiting? Maybe we try checking some of the chats, some chats to see what they're asking us questions. Do you have some things in mind, or should I look for you while you talk about something else?
No, if you have any question in the chat about roadmap and feature to come, it's time to ask. So in the Twitch chat directly.
Okay.
So I'm waiting.
We're going to try taking it as we go.
And don't hesitate to answer to the poll about what feature do you want the most.
Yeah, that's important. It's soon finished. It's
can you
just
make enough feature where you can upgrade more down city? That will be a quality of life feature. And as I said before, as I'm not in charge of design, that will be a nice addition, but can't say anything about it right now. Will clan leaders be able to sort members into groups or ranks? With the improvement of clan features to come later this year, we plan to make many things about clans, about the social aspects of Minion Lords. So that will be a nice addition to have to the game about clan. Question about Sirius. So often are you updating the roadmap? We're updating the roadmap once a month, I think. but we made a review of the roadmap every week to be sure that the next thing to come are known by the entire team.
Yeah.
And let's ask any more question.
While you're looking, let's see the pool. I think it's finished.
Eventful, you're not in charge of design. Can you confirm that the 2 new tier of gems basically are for new leagues? There's one new tier of gem to come, and that's for Diamond League only. So you have the Platinum gems, the Diamond gems, and that's it for now. If we have a new league to open, maybe we'll have a new tier of gems.
All right.
Two
Before
more
you go on,
and,
two more?
and we'll
All
be
right.
good. Two more,
Just
yes.
2 more for you guys.
What will be the new qualification to drop Stayer move to Diamond from Platinum League? That will be more or less the same that Platinum League, maybe a bit harder. And one last question. Yes, alors that's a French question, but I'm gonna translate it. So the question is, why are we never get an answer in the supports? So, as I said, I'm managing the support team right now, and we're currently changing our platform. We were on a certain platform before, Freshdesk, if some of you guys know, and we're gonna change the platform to have better support system and a better team focused on supports. So that will be we will have many improvements on the supports in months to come. So that's why right now support can be a bit messy sometimes.
All right, fantastic. Just FYI, I just updated the promo code in on the stream. I think you can see. Thank you, Freezy, for sharing it with everyone. It's just updated. You can get another code and use it. And just a little precision when it comes to the promo codes. It's only available until tomorrow. So just to make sure only people who get into the stream have this little advantage. So if you try to share them later than tomorrow around the same time, it's not going to be valid anymore. That's because you want our stream friends to have a little bit of an advantage. Next time, if you want them or if your friends want them, make sure to send them to the stream and come with us and share. So I think we have done about the most part of it. I'm going to go through what I talked about, which is in the beginning of the stream, which is a little survey for our community to see. After that, we're going to talk about the one we just did, but I'm going to share with you a link about a survey we want our community to answer. It's going to be shared on most of our social media, but we want to have your feedback. It's open, so you don't. It's not like you have to choose one answer or the other. You can give your opinion on things you like or would like to see us improve in Million Lords, and that will help us a lot. Please do it. It's going to help us a lot in terms of what we have to focus on and give us a little vision of what our community needs us to do, and that will be very helpful. Plus, you get 500 sapphires, guys. It's a deal. It's a nice deal for you. It's like 4 minutes to 3 minutes. I'll be sharing it again, but you can get the link in the chat. Let's see. I hope it's I hope it works for everyone.
You can spam it a bit, I think.
Yeah, I should have given the smaller link. Thanks for spamming. Anyway, it's going to be shared again during it's going to be shared again on our social media. But also, first, let's go on to the one we just did, which is the poll that Candy started for us. And so, let's try to find it. Can you get back the poll, Dodd?
Yes.
For us. Yep. So once we've seen that poll, it's going to give us a little note when it comes to polls and community feedback. When we get feedback from players as to what they want to see first, many things have to enter into account. First, it comes down to also what we are already in the process of developing. We can't just stop everything we are doing to focus on something else. If not, we will never get anything done. It's like you have one project, then another one becomes the hottest one you want to do, then you just drop the other one. So we have prepared, I would say, kind of a roadmap which we need to follow. Sometimes the order changes, but when something is planned to be released, we make sure to release it first before going through what people suggested. So when it comes to the poll you just did, or the feedback you're going to give us through the survey, is going to influence the priority we give to some things and also the ones we add through that roadmap. But we can just say, okay, players voted for group attack. As from next update, is going to be on. We need to develop it, release what we're already working on. Then then we can consider all the things that have been kindly suggested to us. So I stop rambling. I think you guys are tired of me rambling on. Show the poll. Can you give us the result for the poll?
Give me a sec.
Oh, okay. I can keep rambling on. It's my time to shine, 9 guys.
Minutes, I think.
All right. Let me keep.
I have access to this.
Oh, you don't think you have access?
No.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to bring it out for you guys. Don't worry.
Take this on Discord.
Oh, I can't. I can't go to on Discord. I'm banned from it right now. You know why? It's because I'm sharing for my screen. I can't go on Discord. Can you send it somewhere else?
Skype.
All right, but anyway, I remember the poll. Which one first? By far, with 51% of what people wanted, was the group attacks and defenses.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest things. Since people voted for it, can you give again a little bit of the explication you gave when we talked about the group attacks in the beginning and why you're doing that? Maybe I can find the poll.
To talk about group attack and group defense, that will be a feature when you'll be able to send attacks with your clan, so joining your forces, joining your army to attack other players, and also joining forces to make a defense on your cities by having multiple armies in one city, for example. And this thing will come later this year, August, September, because we have many challenges to overcome. For example, balancing things about those groups attacks and group defense. And that's one. Attacks and defense are one of the core aspects of our game, and changing feelings here can be pretty difficult. So that's why we need a lot of time on this.
All right, thank you. Guys, I think I shared all of the codes for today. Or do you want some more? Nah, I'm not going to give you some more. You're already getting a lot of things right now. You get the giveaway. First of all, let's do the little. Let's announce the winners of the giveaway. It's over now. The giveaway, I only added the 30 minutes participation window. So those who came a little bit late, sorry you were too late for it. I'm sorry for you. I'm going to start now the raffle and give the names of the winners. Don't worry, for the winners, we're going to contact you ourselves and ask you for your player ID or your player name, just to make sure you cheeky guys who try to impersonate the winners, who come and tell us you're the ones on Discord who won. We want the person to answer to our message directly on Twitch here, directly, before we send them, for them to give us their player ID. Please don't come on Twitch or no, on Discord or any other means for the matter, except Twitch, to claim your reward. That being said, good luck to everyone, and let me go to the giveaway part and start it. Alright. Pick a winner. First winner is Zachary No Cheese. Like the name. The next winner is Erdin89. Thank you for the question, Erdin, and well done for the win. It's deserved. And Twisted Hooks. I'm sorry, you can see it written in the chat. And just because you guys were kind today, and you have a lot of you, we are going to add 2 more winners for the skin. Are you alright with that, Dodd? Do I have the authorization from you? No? You don't want us to give us another 2 more skins for people? Alright, let's go.
2 more skins, yes.
Alright, perfect. Dodd, you can thank Dodd for that. Alright, next winner is Matt O 003, 033, sorry. And the last one, you can see it written in chat, guys. Migs Mayfield. Good job on that, guys. All right, a little after that is done, now that everyone is happy, I can complain a little bit about you guys a little bit. Personally, I have a word to pick. I have a bone to pick with you guys. All right, all of you. I'm joking. It's just to give a little heads up as to our Discord. As I said, we have a new community manager. Please don't send him too many messages, and don't fill his mailbox, his DMs with messages. That's already happening with us. And a little word about that, guys. We get so many messages. All right, be it Dodd, me, Zap, and everyone you see on the team who's on the Discord. We get your feedback, we read it. But if we spend our time answering to everyone, you can realize we spend our days doing that. Plus, we have other things to do as far as our jobs go during the day. So if we spend time on Discord, we wouldn't be able to create the game or make sure the game runs well for you. So please be patient when you send us a message. Sometimes we can answer you. If we don't answer, please don't get offended, because we receive many requests. Do you agree with that, Dodd?
I agree too. For example, some requests didn't come Sunday, and we don't usually work at Sunday, so I can give you small answers during weekends, for example. But don't push too far by sending us too many messages. As I told before.
Yep. We like to, when we are doing it on Discord, is to help you guys, because normally the correct channel and the one we encourage you to do is use support. And if once you go to support, you can come to inquire to us if something went wrong with support. I don't know, but the main channel you should use is support. So when we help you directly on Discord, it's out of our time, it's out of our goodwill, and please don't think it's obligatory for devs to answer you on Discord. As Dodd said, if we are on Saturdays, it's to make sure everything is going on. But no, we are also human, just like you guys, and we don't work every day of the week till night. So yeah, that's what I had to say. Still send your messages, but don't get offended if you don't get a reply, because we get too many. All right, Dodd, do you have something to say? Maybe we've reached the end of this stream, or do you want us to keep?
I think that was a good stream,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you all of you guys to attend to the stream. I don't think we managed to get most number of viewers yet.
You have what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I don't think we get our best number of viewers.
Oh yeah. We'd like to thank you all of everyone who's here. We've got our biggest peak of viewers and during the stream. I see you guys were really interested about this. I think I think it's because everyone was interested as to what we were going to do in the future and how we plan things, and they wanted to know our point of view about the current state of the game, and I see that was something that interested you guys, so I'm glad that you guys came up. And if you have any more questions, or if something weren't answered, or if you feel like you need to tell us something we didn't expand on during the stream, first use one of the means, which is using this link to share your feedback on the game. Yeah, this is one of the ways you can do it, or either send your feedback in the feedback section of our Discord. Shameless plug here, guys. I'm plugging our Discord. Let me find the link. Give me 2 secs. It's a plug for our Discord if you want to give us more feedback on the game, because it's really important. We can't the way we manage to understand which are the things which are affecting most of the players, because sometimes some things which affect the players don't affect us personally as players, because sometimes we play maybe not as hardcore as you, or maybe not as much as you, and some of the things don't affect us, so we don't have a view. So it's really a nice thing when we get feedback from our players, because it helps us make the gameplay better. So shameless plug for our Discord. Join there if you are not yet on our Discord, and join there so you can get most of our. We try to put all the events which are going on Discord. So if you are there, you can get all of the good tips on where to get free stuff, free sapphires. We had some giveaways which only some of the people from Discord could get into. And that's the Discord link. Let me spam it. Dodo, give me the instruction to spam links so everyone can see it. Am I doing correctly, Senpai Dodd?
Yes, you know the way.
Thank you very much. So that's you can share your feedback there if you have more to say. And I'd like to thank you very much for being so many on this stream and coming so much. I hope to see you guys on the next one. If you have more questions, I'm saying it again, please check our feedback form survey. You can win Easy Sapphires by going to it. And also, you can go on our Discord to get to send your feedback. It is really appreciated. But that's about it. I think we are done. This is the closing note. Thank you very much for being here with us. As said in the beginning, it has been Azengard and Dodd, our producer, with you guys. For the next stream, we don't know exactly yet who is going to be our invited person, but we will let you know when the time comes. Bye bye guys, have a great one, and see you in the game. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.